Hi everybody, thanks for joining me today on my channel. My name is Chris with Kristen's Crafts, and today I am bringing you the 20th layout for the Scraptember 30 Days of Sketches. Today's prompt is paper tearing, and I'm going to stick pretty much to the sketch, and I think this little strip here is where I'm going to do my paper tearing. So basically you have a background paper with one on top, and then they have two here, but I'll probably do one and maybe a strip of washi tape. And then they have they run their photos up above. So what I am going to do, let me just fold this so you guys can see it as I'm working here. So this is what I picked out. I've got pictures of my youngest grandson. His name is Carter, and this was on 4th of July, and he was thought he was just the coolest dude because he was standing up, still having to hang on to things. He hasn't quite got the walking down yet, but he is so close. So I thought I would trim up a couple of these, like I can take a little off this one and a little off this one to bring them in like the sketch has. I'm not going to mat them. The pictures in the mat weren't matted either. Now what I've picked for my background is going to be this banner. Because this is 4th of July, I still wanted to get the feel of celebration because this was at our 4th of July party. There is extra colors that you don't traditionally see on the 4th of July, but that's okay. But this is going to be the background. So even though when you're looking at it, it's like in your face and a lot of people would shy away from it, I'm going to be adding a block of this that says love. Now, I don't think I would have necessarily used this paper as it is, but cutting it here and having the tone-on-tone words love behind it, it tones this down, and then the love, again, isn't, because it's tone-on-tone, it kind of reads as a solid, so you can get away with it. And then having the photos on there, everything tones down. So even though by itself they look a little wild, when they're put together, depending on how you do it, they're not bad. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab my trimmer. We're going to take the branding strip off of this one here. And I'm sorry, I'm going to kind of try and go a little bit quick today. I am heading off with my sister and some of my good friends that I haven't seen in forever. And we're going to brave it, and we're actually doing one of our crops. I think the majority of us have been vaccinated, so I feel a little safer doing it that way. And then we're going to have 8-foot tables, and they're going to try and practice social distancing. So I know my immediate group that I'm with, all are pretty safe. So yeah, and I'm not going to scrapbook this weekend. I'm actually going to, I've done this the last few times I've gone away. I'm actually just going and taking my computer, my hard drive, and my loose photos, and I am just trying to organize photos. They're a mess, and this has been a project I've been doing for quite some time. It's just when I'm home, I feel guilty if I'm just playing on the computer. I feel like I need to make a video or make a layout, and I still feel guilty when I'm at the crop, but not, I have to catch myself and go, I'm still being productive, and I'm not dragging as much stuff with me to the crop. So this I cut down 8 inches across and 10 inches high, and you can already see that it's toning down that background paper a little bit here. And then what I'm going to do then, I'm only going to use, like I said, the one, and I might grab, like I said, I think I have a red washi with polka dots that might not be bad, or I might have a blue one. So I'm thinking like 1.5 inches, 2 inches, and then I can tear it down. And so with this, even though, again, it's not the traditional colors, you're still getting the feel of 4th of July because it's the stars. So this paper is from Echo Park Happy Birthday, and the other one is Echo Park Playground. Neither one of these are from a paper pat or a paper collection that is 4th of July. I'm purposely trying to not just to show you, you don't have to have themed embellishments to make a cool layout. Let me put all that. Okay, hopefully that's less distracting here. All right, so let's go ahead and rip this edge. Now they have this edge going from top to bottom. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing. And I just take my fingernail and kind of hold it behind, and it kind of controls the rip. And I just do little short tears. I find when I try and do a long tear, that's when I have it go all wonky. This way I have a little bit of control when I'm doing the tear itself. All right, so that is like that. Let me see. My washi I just keep in a cabinet right next to me. So let me see what I have. Oh, here's blue. It's a different shade of blue though, but I think it can get away with it because this is so many bright colors. Okay, these little iris boxes, they are strong. Oh, okay, muscles. These, if you're looking for them, Walmart in the sports supply, they're tackle boxes. And they're cheap. And I've had them for years, so I don't know if they still sell them or not. But, all right, so this they had going off the page like this. So I'm kind of giving myself like a 1.5 inch border. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down so it doesn't shift. Get the other side. So it's still going to be a busy page, but I'm into like the bright stuff right now. If you're not, you can tone it down. I actually do like that. Do I like that better? I think this pattern looks better with that. Even though I like the stars with this is still busy. The tone on tone with the red dots, I'm feeling a little bit more. Leave me a comment. What would you have done, stars or polka dots? I'm going to go and I'm going to change it up with polka dots. Like I said, now it just, even though it's tone on tone, it's a brighter, oh, that looks crooked. Hang on. Okay. Oh, good Lord. Okay. Hang on. One's a little bit shorter than the other, and I'd rather have the excess at the bottom and not at the top. Okay, there. And now this washi will hold this down. Okay, now that I'm no longer crooked. All right, so this is going to get me my stars. And I got some washi used, which is always a good thing. Whoop. So by the time I get this up, I'm already home. But yeah, I'm going to be now, I was caught up and ahead on all my videos, and now I won't be. So I'll be scrambling when I get home to get a few more made. And I don't know if you guys go on getaway weekends, but usually when I come back home after a weekend of eating, drinking, and playing, I'm usually not real awake. Sorry for all the crashing and bashing. All right, so I am going to split these in half first. If I wasn't trimming a couple of them down, I wouldn't care, but this one, like, there's a little bit of blank space where from the truck, so I can take a little of that off. I don't want to cut his arm off. And then with the other one, he was just standing with next to our golf cart, and he just thought that was the coolest thing to be playing with the golf cart. So I can't quite take a 1/2 inch off, but so I've got 2 of them that are a little bit shorter, but that's okay. All right, so I'm going to start with this one just because that it's different from the rest of them. And if I was doing it, you know, I debated. I really thought about possibly just doing the one of him with his mom with sitting on the back of the car because the tones of the picture are all the same. But I just decided that I just want to do a page on him on the 4th. This is going to probably go into his baby album, because usually like the first year of them, where they're pictures of them pretty much alone, I've been chronicling the events. So like this is his first 4th of July with us. So I just kind of want to make sure that that's documented. I'm just trying to make sure that's lined up. And so I have other pictures that I can throw in my main book, but so even though, like I said, even though it's a little bit different, it's all the same day, this one layout will go into his baby book to say, you know, this is his first 4th of July, many more to come. The kids have figured out 4th of July at my house is a pretty fun deal. I usually go and get those from the dollar store. They have those snaps that you throw on the ground, and I get a ton of them. And my whole front sidewalk is just blasted with all those little paper things. And they've gotten to the age where sometimes they don't throw them hard enough. So the next morning, as my husband and I are cleaning them up, we're like sometimes stepping on unsnapped ones. So it's like, ah. All right, so now that I have that, I'm happy with that. Let me put my washi away. My desk is already a disaster as it is. Where did I put the other washi? Did I put it back? I don't know. All right. I'm just going to put it down here. All right, it's on the floor. So now I just need to embellish. And I grabbed the Playground sticker sheet. And I'm not going to go real heavy with the stuff. I thought there was a few things on here that would work. So one of the things I really liked was this little journaling or little tag that says happy-go-lucky. And he really is happy-go-lucky. Actually, you know what? Hopefully this will come up. I'm going to switch it. I'm getting a little bit left on the photo, but that's okay because I have something else I can put on there. All right. I have this that says, look at me. And because he's standing up, I think that would be really cute right there. Because it's like, hey, look at me. And then I can just put the happy-go-lucky. Maybe I'll build it. They have their second cluster down here. So maybe that's what I'll do is I'll build it down here. And then I'll have my journaling going here. So I'm just going to have the 2. Now, the other thing they had on this sticker sheet that I thought I liked was they had these balloons. And again, it's in the blue colors that would be traditionally for 4th of July. Let's see. All right, so we got a balloon in each corner. They have a bunch of hearts, so I can put a heart in each corner. And let's see. We'll just put it in the middle of the balloon. And let's see. I think that's going to be it for those. Now, what I do have on my desk here, and if I can find where I put them, I have some, here they are, from Shadney. She's on Etsy. check her out. It's SHDNEE, Shadney. And she has an Etsy store, and she has really cute wood veneer. And these are all 4th of July. So these look like sparklers. And there is stars. So I thought I would just fill it up with those. I also have my Dottie About Flare. And let's see, I have this XO that I think I could use. And let's see what else I can find off the top. I have it kind of overloaded right now. This one's kind of cute. It's a little ladybug. It has nothing to do with 4th of July. And then there's another one that is just like a truck. Oh, here, I got some. I've got 4th of July, like a plaid, and another plaid. So let's overload. Let's slide those back. And we'll pick out which ones we want. So I know I'm going to want a little sparkler. Maybe we'll put it down here with the balloon. I think I'll go like that and have it just on an angle. And then we'll just dot it with a couple of the stars. Put another one up there. And then I think on this side, I want to go with one of the flare. Actually, I may move that. Nope, I don't like it. I didn't like how the circle and circle, it needs to be more triangular between this, this, and this. So that's why I did a hard pass on that. I think I'm gonna go with the 4th of July blue plaid. So let me grab my foam. This is just from the Dollar Tree, I think. So it's just $1. And it fits the right height for the back of the flares. If you want a bigger roll, Spiegel Mom Scraps has the Big Mama foam rolls. They're pretty big, and I like the width of these are great for like shaker pockets and stuff. I have that one too. This has just been like perfect size though for the flare. All right, so I know I'm gonna want another flare up here, and I may move this heart. So maybe I'll put the heart in that balloon as well, and then I can put the flare there. And as I'm looking at it, and this needs a little definition, so I may take a pen and just outline this love paper. Okay, like that. And we'll use a small sparkler, like right there. And some more stars. All right, and that leaves me with 3 stars and 3 for another sparkler for another day, because I'm just doing the 2. I'm just doing it on an angle. I don't think it really needs a third. And even the sketch really only had 2 embellishment spots, one up here and one down here. So I think this is going to be it. I'm keeping it very simple today. Oh, wait a minute. Let me do my sketching first. If you wanted, you could add more to it. Like, I think it would be cute with a tag behind here. But sometimes less is more when you just want to get a nice layout made. Let me put this away. My room is right now kind of a disaster because I was running through and grabbing things. All my photo boxes, my hard drive, my computers. And so I kind of was scrambling to grab things. All right. Yeah, that kind of helped break that up off of there. And the rest is, like I said, with the tearing, it doesn't need it. So I think that's a fun page to go in his layout. Like I said, I will do my journaling here. In fact, I want to make some lines. The reason I'm kind of holding the ruler on an angle, I love my G2 pen, but it's got, the ink really flows on this, as you can see. And so if I lay it on there, I'm afraid it will smudge it. So I usually like do it on an angle. All right, so that's where my journaling will end up being off camera. This is a sketch. Have fun trying it, and we will see you again when I get back this weekend. So thanks and have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow for day number 21.